development. Then Umo Joshua will put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Connections there, you not get it.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. No he, no tea.
When he was 12 years under Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
He does not have that contact.
The standards set a trap for Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Boyka to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went some kind of way, some kind of thing they did. But they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kum, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with Ellen.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, and he wants to persecute us. He does going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. It was from Kun office, my own son office that I went and signed a resolution. I many seconds why y'all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah, correct move.
President Boyka 2025 budget will determine his clear vision for the country.
Okay, so
Then it also includes the dividend on some of these crowds. For instance, I know it can be argued understandably that the overpass bridge that the Chinese government is about to build and the road from Kennedy Boulevard to 12th Street, they were all in the Puebla. That's true. But it was blocked in the Puebla. The President Boyka's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on the global stage, we'll take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting, then we'll join inside and we'll stand.
Just a final question.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
So, you see, he visited to the FOCA, to the China Africa Forum, has now got China excited with the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government don't waste time when they say they want to do something. But when you step on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on a global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hurt ourselves as a country and people to please any other country.
So Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's said to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where the vehicle, they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that George Weah is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they don't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. You say Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero.
In sports?
Tell me something. Zero. When I go to Nations Cup now, go to Nations Cup, let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup, I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise your national team, if they go, that's exactly what you are experiencing in Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God. I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right. The hardship, you have not seen that ship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right.
Liberia, like I said, is one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace, and people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians. In the wake of all of these hardships, they have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the Republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until their tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can't break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the Republic. We're not a democratic period, so we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the ones that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
Maybe when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking a job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. You know, and what $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power that came to rescue cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Bwaga know that. Bwaga know that. When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him and even feed Bwaka because of his title. You understand? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But you should be concerned as well. While it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Sawyer time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, any position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful, but we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people, and we just sit. That would never happen. We in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree, and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked. You understand? They respecting leaders that are traveling, and you refuse for them to use the laws that they built, and Liberians say that and say, yeah, it's right. No, it's not right. If the Boaka man, he was not even president, and we gave him a VIP all the time he's traveling. What you're doing is wrong, and you need to wake up. Those things are wrong. Those things are wrong. Everyone said that. You want that change? Boaka was not a change. Boaka was never the change. Those few people that believe that all the years, almost 171 years, they left this country, they wanted to come back because of where they went, there was no greener pasture. They think that they can get in Liberia and lie, say they came for a change. There's never came for a change. Why they changing? To break the laws is why they changing? No. There will be a period and we will check. But again, like I said to all citizens, and that's what you saw today, in the ring, go to have your program and be peaceful. Enjoy yourselves. Be together, recalibrate. You know what I'm saying? Regain the people confidence. And Liberians are there. You got some sound Liberians that believe that we were the right group. Yes, I'm not saying that everything was roses. No, but we fought for this country in the midst of pandemic. Liberia shine amongst a great nation. So what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So the disrespect to our citizens is wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Respect the law. I did not bring 10 jobs. We made it. The Unity Party left it with us, and we respected it. So what's going on? Is it that Boaka angry because during early time there were 10 jobs, and he want to break it because you are not happy? Is that why he's saying to us? Because the 10 job, I didn't do it. I made it there, and I respected the laws of the republic. And also, thank you for this time, for giving the opportunity. But there will be a time I hope that our people realize that we made a mistake. We made a mistake. We're in a new era, and they send us back to the old era. We need to correct that.
Thank you, Audrey. Good afternoon. Before even asking why we are answering, when it comes to investigation, there are a lot of things involved. So you have to take your time to go, through it so that we can get it facts out. Like you said, um, we have almost at the point of conclusion, and from our observation and capability, there were flammable substance used to allow the cause of fire there. And so indeed, like you said, the funnel we put it out. We just want to briefly let you know that from our observation, there were flammable substance used that caused the fire. Good afternoon. Before we ask you why you are concerned, when it comes to investigation, there are a lot of things involved. So you have to take your time to go, through it so that we can get the facts out. Like you said, um, we have almost at the point of conclusion, and from our observation and capability, there were flammable substance used to allow. Thank you, Audrey. Good afternoon.
Let me say what's up to all of you wherever you are. It's great joining us tonight, right here on this very day. And sorry, I'm laughing. Sometimes, but laughter is not meant to. Look at these students then. Yo, y'all know how much I pay for the thing here on my face here, so before you won't be what it called. Y'all know how much. Normally when I'm doing this, in fact, I will buy the white one, the blue one. You not see blue shades before? Okay, I'll wear the blue one. There, I will wear the green one too, so that a country that's some kind of country. They say their country, I know the country can wear it if you wear on the A, I know if you to the but anyway, that I get that one there. So how they call us MC Caro, yeah, okay. They say the country can put you in rush. Even when you're 98, you will still be, even when you owe, you will still be rushing. I get put on top. But anyway, we're certainly getting there. Let me say what's up to all of you, my fantastic students. It's good that we are here tonight. So let me just tell you people that the three wise men and the second wise man, something will be coming up on Friday. On Friday will be the final moment. There was a text I received from one of my followers. Yeah, I know. And the person may have taught somewhat and said that, oh, this process is stage managed. Ask some of those people whose name. There are times that we even used to call the numbers up loud. The only reason we stopped doing it because people will use those people number for whatever, so that you ask them questions. Don't come from here, because I'm not associated. If you trust me for everything I do, why would I want to defraud? I'm one person in this country who really feels sorry for you people. I would never be part of any dubious thing if I know that it is dubious. No, I would not do that. So you'll learn that. Yeah, there was somebody, one of my friends, I will not call a name, but the person had been my Adam follower and said, I know you said that if you play more, we got chances, increase our chances of winning. And the person said they play 4 times, and then people who play 1 time won. Now the English is very simple. If I say the more you play increases your chances of winning, it does not mean that the more you play, the higher you will win. That's 2 different things there. So it is possible. Do you know how many people have played DV over and over and over and over? People can get ready. Some people can go and play DV. They get ready. They play with their spouse, the other spouse as the head, the other person as then they go play on somebody else. They play on 3, 4, just to increase their chances of winning. But against somebody who just play 1, they will win. So if somebody tell you, say, will increase your chances of winning, so you want to tell me that if we want to play DV, in the other application, you are the husband and you the lead. In the other application, I don't want to lead. On the other application, yeah, you go there, you the lead, or your child is the lead. You just don't want to increase your chances of winning. It does not mean that when you do it like that, you will win. No, that's not a clear, definite position on that. You just want to increase your chances of winning. There are people who just play 1 time, they just win. So when I make that statement and say, well, increase your chance, the more you play, the more your chances of winning. Yeah, the person want to think that, okay, even if I don't win on my own ticket, I can win on the other person's ticket. I can win on the other person. Try to increase your chances of winning. That's why it is. It does not mean equally that the DV people stage manager. Don't say that. You got to trust us for what we do. One thing we'll never do, and that which is clear, is to lie to you. No, we can't do that. Yeah. So we'll never deceive you. So sorry, but keep playing, and you will still win. And you can't give up and think that you will win. Keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. Okay. So the stuff is on. This coming this Friday, the new car for this second wise man will be out. So the new car for the second wise man will be out. So all of you who've been playing, even and think that you are not winning, you are in contention, because they're going to do all of the draws together and one person will be picked. That's why we will not be on. Let's say, for instance, we'll say that Friday, then on Thursday, there's somebody will call at all costs and win that night before. No, it's not fair. So what they have decided to do now is all those who play from the period of in fact, at this coming Friday, they will be giving it, all right. So they're playing and you on here, so the window is now open, right? So the first time it happened, somebody got 1.5 million, yeah, and then so we're going to the car. From the car, the national county meet ending will be with the house. So you play with star 799 star 100 hash tonight. You will win 20,000 for ending. The least you will be able to win is 20,000. So you are ranging between 20,000 to 100,000 tonight. Between 20,000 to 100,000 tonight. So the least anybody will win tonight is 20. But again, it puts you in contention for the car. So whoever or whatever it is, you will get car. And at the PHP, is it PHP or Invisible Park? Okay, that they play, they will get a car to the winner. The last time they went there, they gave 1.5 million, and I told the winner there. So those are things. So keep playing tonight. Star 799 star 100 hash. We are at the close of the second wise man. The second wise man is bringing forth a car. That's what it will look like. So we are setting again. So that's what it is. So we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. And God will continue to take us through. And we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. So we are grateful. So keep doing it. Keep doing what you do. And we'll continue to pray with you that God will smile at you. Don't get vexed. Trust your teacher. He will always be there with you and for you. So we are right here tonight on this very day, and we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. And all right, and wow, somebody telling me something on Bill McGay Jones. Okay, but I'm not dealing with the issue of Bill McGay Jones here tonight. And I think for sure, and we think for sure we want to deal with something which is very important tonight to be specific about, right? So let me say Happy New Year and great deal of moment with my own dad, Amos J. Vincent, the great player. Yeah, the bombing county man, and the bombing county man. I can be in your county, I'll be passing around there. You don't even know I can be going to Vincent Town. Vincent Town, I can be going there at the play. I can be going there. I can be going there all the time. So let me say hands up to all of you, and we are certainly getting there. So with God, all things are possible. So welcome to the program Face the Issues. On the program Face the Issues, we don't discuss personalities, no, but issues involving personalities. But when personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't in any way hesitate, but rather we tear you apart. And normally and usually because of the pain that we attend tearing you apart, we just tell you sorry. But that sorry does not in any way mean that indeed we regret our actions. Never, ever do we regret our actions. So learn that and know it for yourself, that we are together and we'll continue to do everything together for the good of our country. So let me say welcome back to the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boaka. He has just returned to the country. And I was just shocked because last night I was reporting a late night post from the E-Mansion, and I posted on the E-Mansion Facebook page that the Joseph Yuma Boaka has signed the budget at his rehab residence. That was late yesterday evening. So I had thought that he had returned immediately after the inaugural program in Ghana. Later, they all know that you are coming today. So at what point did he sign the budget in rehab at his house? I posted it on my Facebook page. They said Joseph Boaka signed it at his rehab residence yesterday. Yesterday, late evening, he signed it because it was published. Now, that is what the release said. So the release said that Joseph Boaka signed it at his rehab residence. He didn't even sign it at the mansion, that he house. He signed the budget. So let's agree that Joseph Boaka signed the budget at his house. How come now that Joseph Boaka, who signed the budget at his house, anyway, they make a private jet, he like he fly, anyway, he like he can't sign the budget, he go back Ghana, he come back. The private jet now. So it's possible Joseph Boaka flew the private jet, came, wanted to sign the budget at a real resident, joined a private jet again, went back. Then he said, when I'm coming back now, I got to go officially. Now you're president. So I had the president operating the country because they say he signed the budget at his house yesterday evening. Then today we are seeing again, they say he coming, they say he just returning to the country. So the other coming that he came, and then so he was at his house signing the budget yesterday. Then he jumped back on plane again. You know, our president got to ride plane. So the president just enjoying a private jet now. So he just ride, you know, he playing a private jet and going all over the place. Right, no problem. And today I posted also that y'all go and follow my page. They want how to do with the page. I'm not talking about my Facebook account. I'm talking about the page. Yeah, go and follow there. You will see a lot of things there. We think for sure. If I made a real travel, I'm making you go. I say, oh, I forget I was supposed to sign a budget before the day passed. So you're carrying me quick, then he flew in a private jet. Hey, bro, Bobby went to he signed it. Then he said, you don't go by again in Ghana. You know, they went by in Ghana. When they went by in Ghana, he went, what do you call that? He said, hey, now I'm ready to go by now, real now. So he just started coming. They imagine people that were chaos. How did the Boga sign budget yesterday in rehab? Then today Boga coming back to Liberia from Ghana. That's not one possible. By the way, on a Boga, anything is possible. They were very enjoying a plane. You can't fly all the country, you can't sign. You go right back. And I talk about them. They said, do you know they are paper there to the diamond mine? I remember the people in Wela. I went in Wela. They said, no, Weswa. Yeah, I went Weswa in Bapolu County. They showed me the area the plane used to land to pick up the diamond. They said, all the paper then used to get in plane. Helicopter, they said they won't go in Monrovia to go toilet and in a Cambo and come back. The other paper then used to pick up the diamond. So the helicopter area, the Weswa airline they used to have, the plane used to land. They said the plane used to land. And that's a decent place in Bapolu County when I went there. I saw it. You know, when the paper didn't have money during those days, that Boga would not turn over, enjoy. They said the paper then used to get in helicopter or plane. They said they won't go in Monrovia to go toilet, then they come back. They don't want to put their toilet in what they call, because the diamond money now. So the diamond money used to be giving them what they call. So they will get ready to say, we won't go Monrovia for all to go toilet there, then we'll come back. We won't go PPE in Monrovia, then we'll come back. How the paper then used to be doing. So Boga that guy Uno Tana. Boga using private jet. He said, you're carrying me back. Let me go sign a budget. Then we'll come back again. So that we'll say that, man. Then we'll come back real again. So that JMB treaty on that. So I seen it. But nobody should say my sister blunder. My sister can't blunder. That JMB can tell the sister, say, go and tell the people, then say, and I'm going back again. Everything my sister can post is deliberate, intentional. She's aware of it. No, nobody will tell me that one there. So yeah, did that one. Nobody will say my sister blunder. My sister not blunder that one there. The papi was here. The papi signed the budget at his real residence last night. He went back, re-oil again. And he decided to, what they call. And I did it right here on this very die, and we are certainly getting there. So yeah, leave it. All right, so let me say what's up to all of you. So I thought to post that as well, and you saw it. But key amongst what I posted today as well is the issue about the increase in the price for vehicle registration. Vehicles are any movable thing. So when they say vehicle, it are any movable thing. Cycle, wheelbarrow, they are all vehicles when you look at the definitions, right? So any movable thing that can take things back up. So all the vehicle registration now, because the government of Liberia is aware that all men are not coming back to the country the way they lied to you. Some people for you to have been thinking that kind of way. That the government, what they call the NGO, then I left, they will come back. How you be thinking that kind of way? You go, you know that the problem, say I can say I don't blame Joseph Boakai for somebody eating it. It's for people who allow themselves to be fooled. They themselves, they sat down, not even allow themselves to be fooled, but they themselves, they are already fools. So when fools can enter into fools, right? When fools, they themselves, they are already fools. They allow themselves to think that NGOs will come back to this country, investors will come, blah, blah, blah. All those people then will come back. Yeah, no, you're not coming. Joseph Boakai is struggling. The kerosene prices up. So now, if a Kamen were to tell you, the passenger say, we're not listening to that, your government that come here with transportation fare. We're not listening to them. You go tell your government, your government carrying up the price of vehicle registration. So you think the opponent will do the thing and then they say, now you think who they're going to suffer? That the ordinary passengers are going to suffer this. So if you carry vehicle, what is the essence of carrying vehicle registration up? George, we have brought everything down. George, we have brought it down. So what George we have did, then how George we have brought it down, and how George we are raising money. People used to register car them for 200 or some more, or whatever it is. Keke there, it used to be George we are slashing by 50%. To the extent that Keke then used to be around $25 or so forth now, right? That's why it is. They brought it way down for the sake of the people at that time. And because y'all came, y'all know exactly that you're not able to bring the NGOs back. So the question now we keep asking is, how was George Weah managing? That he was reducing things prices. Vehicle registration was cut down, slash it. Passport slashed. Then how come now George Weah was managing and still building roads? And constructions were still going on. There are more people that were connected. How George Weah was managing? And with all of that, wax fees were still being paid. With all of that, the UL tuition-free policies were ongoing. How was George Weah managing? That you're not able to manage that way to even say, okay, George Weah today at this level for all will bring it down to 0. But you're still carrying prices up. Look, if y'all want to be fair to me now, you'll be fair enough now. Thank God today, there are spoon networks of Vesta Chodo Play. How you doing, my boy? I really like your innovations. They are very good. There are some things I don't let to venture into because it will bring in something and say, oh yeah, that AB then doing it. That AB then doing it. Me. I let us subscribe to their own institutions that said that we were liars. Those institutions were truthful institutions. So today, at least they are mustering the courage to still go out there to gauge the assessment of the government that they promoted, they created. It is the Spoon Network. They created this government. Their boss men out there lie plenty. And look, that's what I have respect for. All the journalists at Spoon. I don't get respect for Stanton Waterspoon. But for the local journalists that are there, I get respect for all of them. And with me, any day, I will give them their respect because they are doing their professional piece of work and they will continue to do it. I respect them as professionals. So I respect them. But today, they carry on sample or survey in red light. George Weah flogged Joseph Boakai in red light, get a market dog. To compare between Joseph Boakai and that of George Weah first year achievements. They ain't go to United Party 12 years old. And told you we're ready to do the thing here. We're not going far up. We're not saying United Party versus what they call 12 years. No. Thank God Joseph Boakai don't come there now. So we're not talking about that United Party 12 years. We're not discussing what Joseph Boakai said for the 2 years. We're not discussing it for the 2 years. We are starting Joseph Boakai as though he just starting the governance year 1. So we put in there. So it's a plus for him to have beaten George Weah. Said plenty because George Weah never ever serve at the hegemony of power to work in government to understand the governance system of our country. And George Weah is beating Joseph Boakai in first year comparisons. So I listened to a young man, his argument was, oh, George Weah messed up and Joseph Boakai is what they call it. So I agree, Chief. But Joseph Boakai have better expertise than George Weah. So you don't want to measure it that way. D has the expertise than Weah. Weah never had anything. And where did Weah leave your country? And where has Joseph Boakai carry your country now? So you got to ask those questions. Those are the analysis out there. I'm not the one that will ask you no questions out there in the streets today in real light. No. It is who the Spoon Network, my own junior brother, Sylvester Churuple, who was there doing his professional piece of job, which of course I am respecting so much. And that's why it is. The last time Junior J went to go do something, people say, oh, there's that Junior J statement. No. There were things that happened. People came up, and of course, they tried their best there. But that is it. So we are right here, and terrible things are happening, and that's it. And it's happening. So whether you go or you come down, how you think about it, and so forth. Who's here? Any of my students, anybody who be a rude here, except you are my student, you will go free. Because anybody, my students don't just be a rude. No, that somebody can put them to do it. And I think for sure. So the moment the person comes up, I will take up little of my time to block the person, and then we can continue our discussion well. All right. So I think which one is it? Okay, so let me put it here too. Thank you. Yeah, brilliant. So that's it. Keep playing your cash giveaway, because like I said, the moment you play now, increase your chances. I'm still saying the same thing. The more you play, increase your chances of winning. And of course, you know that there are people who say we'll play 5 times and we won. Other people tell you say 1 time. So it increases your chances of winning. And that's why it is. So we certainly getting there, and with God, you know, and we are certainly getting there. So if I block you mistakenly, you have a way to reach your teacher, and then I will try to unblock you. But that time I will do thorough research on you before I unblock you. So I will try to unblock you. That is if I block you mistakenly and you are my student. There are people who have blocked and they came to me and said, no problem, you never had to do it to me. Remember, I'm days now, I will pull you right back. But you know, the teacher is doing these things to protect the class for sanctity. If you hear in a class, you want to promote your Joseph Burger, you want what they call it, there's no probably get problem with you. But never ever insult other teacher or the students. Forget it. I will block you. My students are untouchable, including myself. In this class, how we can do it? We in a class, we can protect our teacher, our students. My students are untouchable. I am untouchable. In this class, in terms of insult, you try anything, what they call, we block you. Straight to the point. And so I think I don't joke. Look, we will discipline you. We'll put you in place. Yeah, it's good for you. Because we know your government won't buy you're in short business. So I think they're not issue of what they call. Keep playing your cash giveaway, like I said. We'll try to call you up. And so we think for sure with God, all things are possible. And we'll certainly get there. All right. And so that's it. So that is what it is. And we are very much grateful to the Almighty God. Yeah, we are very much grateful to the Almighty God. And with God, all things are possible. Yeah, with God, all things are possible. So we are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. And we have tried our best to make sure that all of you, you can get what you want. So we are fighting hard for you to get all the information you need. So, so the vehicle prices, the registration prices are going up, higher. Yeah, and the current rate in this country is at 192. I don't know whether that Unity Party people carrying it up, because the last time you were coming down, they say, yeah, Joseph Baga bringing the rate down. So the way the rate going up now that Joseph Baga carrying it up to ARC, that's why you see unintentional actions, you don't take credit on it. You give it to God. And that's what I know for sure. I've learned that through my entire stuff. And so I think unintentional actions. And so where are we? Say we're waiting here. Okay, good. We can show you your rate. Joseph Boga rate. Now the Unity Party rate. Now one guy 8.4. You know, I'm coming from the highway there. So I saw him. I read the current rate. Let me show it to you. My student here, let me show you. I read the current rate. Now I play air now as of today. So let me show you. We are let us speak with facts. Yeah. So we speak with facts. So we are certainly getting there. So this is it. Where is it? Okay, at the radio. So at the rate there. Joseph Boga rate. You need to probably carry up the rate. they say, oh, now we don't want to carry the rate. So I'm gonna P40 in right at the area. I saw a rate. Like that was yesterday. I don't know. He might even carry up to 193 now. So he carried it up to. So according to them, They came out with a press release today from our LPRC, the Ministry of Commerce. They say the petroleum price remain the same. Only the labrador component will be affected because the rate going up. But you get control. They say, so when you buy gas in US dollar, you save. If you buy the in Labrador dollars, forget it, you finish. The LPRC and the Ministry of Commerce, through what they call, they have agreed that gas price will go up in Labrador dollars, but in US dollar will remain the same. They say, why? Because the rate claiming up, and they are already there, so. So you see how your problem is. Things will give you a hard time. Me, I told you all the last time, I said to lie is not good. Stop the lies. It's not too good for you. And we told you all the one thing over and over. Oh, you all begin to call us in this country that we are better driven, we are this stuff, blah, blah, blah. And you see what happening to you now. And you see what happening to you. We told it in here over and over. Stay. You just what they call. So you see, son, I have blocked several other persons already. And I on our stuff, so we are certainly getting there. Matera, I thought I gave you that right to do. Okay, I will give you the right. You will go there to go be doing it instead. So let me be focusing on this one there, yeah. And so I think for sure, we are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. That is radio so. Now me put a radio here so. So that is what it is. And so that is it. So the car registration now that you used to get for 140 or something, I think you're going to pay pretty close to $153 or so forth. Yeah, I think for the car registration now. They say it starts now, new thing now. A new government, new thing. You be off. So 192 is the rate currently as we speak. I'll be giving you the updates as the rates are going up. So we'll be giving you the update. When it's coming down, we'll be bringing it down. And they said that the UP people were bringing the rate down the last time. They said Joseph was bringing the rate down. All right. So those are just things that we say in passing. Right? Those are things we just said in passing and tonight. So let's get to the meat of why we are here tonight. Folks, keep playing your cash giveaway. That's the only place you get a little hope of getting something now. Star 799 star. And 100 hash. You play with 200 LD or $1.50. You know, we think for sure with God, all things are possible. Today, I was taken aback. You know, why it is true that you may think that government is a government, you expect that government is not just an institution made of just one person. Sometimes before decisions come from out of government, you have several other brainstorming. You got to do it. Consultations are going on before the government come up with one position statement. Because when that position statement comes up, it is believed that it is the entire government that is going to have an impact on. So everyone will have their say, especially crucial decision points. So whether it is here and there, people will do the needful to say, look, the thorough consultations have been done. So as a result, when that decision comes up, it has a bearing on the entire government. And people are going to say, look, it's the whole government that came up. All of them, they are brain. That's what they put together. So when that one decision comes out and it's bad, meaning all the people that they are brain just stupid, crazy, and foolish. For you to see everybody just come up with one, that your whole brain, that the entire government, everybody in it, that you're there, is a representation of you people as a government. They say the government has spoken. So any other agent or anybody who's part of the government, that's what it is. So the fire incident took place ever since. It's taking weeks. The pressure, and people were asking questions as to what is really unfolding. People may not understand some of the things that are going on, blah, 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 here and there, right? So today, as expected, the police RG, either ignorantly or the entire joint security, let me put all of them together. Because when they say joint security, that the AFL, The defense ministry is also part of it. The Ministry of Justice also part of it. The Ministry of Justice agents under the Ministry of Justice are the Liberia National Police, the Fire Service, the Immigration. All those people, they are part of it. Then you come to the NSA as autonomous block by itself is also part of it. All of them, they are brain. Now, what they put together today, and Gregory Coleman was spewing it out today in total nonsense and recklessness today. All of them bring. And they get in their head. That aching together today, and Gregory just spew it out in that form and faction. And the worst of all is that intelligent and sound people who did what they call, every profession, it has the art component of it that you study, then it has the science component of the profession that you study. Now, it is the science that gave you that clearer picture and understanding of that profession. So you may be a police and so forth. But if you are a police and you suspect somebody of doing something, the science in police, SCIENC, the science in police will lead you to conduct what you say forensic investigation. Those are sciences. The science you will employ so that you come with facts. It is that fact that you're going to hold somebody back. It is that fact that you're going to use it. This is the evidence that we have, that we're going to prosecute this person, or we think John Brown did this, XYZ. It is that science that you will employ. Science is not the matter of assumptions. It's the matter of facts. So you will come to the terrain of facts. That is why when Joseph Boakai appeared at the scene of the incident that day, I knew that we were headed for this conclusion that we got today. Boakai already described the act as an act of an action attack carried out by already quote-unquote people that Boakai described as hooligans. So all Gregory and the fire service have to do, they started to plan things around to make Joseph Boakai to not look like a liar. So they must confirm what Joseph Boakai said. Or it is either Joseph Boakai himself that set up that area on fire with his majority block group so that they will go on their witch hunting spree because Boakai knew already what happened. So it is possible. It couldn't be on the basis of assumption that Joseph Boakai was speaking. It is something that Boakai knew about. So it is possible that Joseph Boakai already had a knowledge of what happened. That's why you describe it in that manner. It's also possible that because Joseph Boakai spoke ignorantly, and then the police RG needed to confirm what Joseph Boakai said, they have to look for something that will be tied to confirming what Joseph Boakai said. Then, most importantly, is to start witch hunting people. So those are two basic things that are possible right there. Boakai Adam knew about it. So let's take, for instance, something happened, like the way the man died from the hotel. Nobody knows. People die from hanging here and there. You don't know really what could be the cause of that person, or what were the means used by that person to commit a suicide. Then you just got ready. You say, oh, the acid water the man drank. How you managed to know that liquid is acid water? It is possible the man must have taken your liquid. Why if that man took pills, dinero pills, and put it in the water and drank it, and it led to him in that manner? It is a liquid that the man took in, but you just concluded that it is acid water, so you know about it. That means for you to come to that conclusion instantly, you must have had an idea that there is what that the person did, and to know about it, it's not just knowledge, but you must have participated in knowing what was going to happen to that person, and then you know about it. So Joseph Boakai knew about that fire. I'm not insulting the president when I'm saying, or Alfred or Fatumata. I'm not insulting when I say ignorantly. No, that means the president did not know. Why are you ignorant? Why? The president did not know, and about the issue. Since you're looking, say you want to carry all the court. Why are you talking about bad thing about the president? Have I ever insulted the president here? No. Hey man, you're sorry, but you're not be making a paper to think that I'm rude on you. Just stop that thing. That you can put people, you can make plow to go between people and their boss man. Joseph Boga is my boss man. And I told you that I was going to be working for Joseph Boga for 6 years. I'm going to be a DJ to be playing music for him to be. You don't spoil the relationship between me and my pa. I never told you that my pa, I'm insulting my pa. No, I'm insulting him. So please leave it. I say he doesn't just know ignorant that he spoke. I don't like that. But again, that is why let's continue. As you see, I'm going to carry out the quote. And so I am. And I'm very respectful to the president. You don't worry. You don't really see people who now did respectful to the president. I mean, oh my God, what do you call? No, I'm respectful to the president. And my party, he can bore me. So I know exactly how to address it. But again, some of the things doing that the English then they send out to school to learn. So as a result, this student okay me here today. So let's continue. You know, I can be playing phone with some of these things, but it's serious. And Joseph Boakai, these statements, they have knowledge. For him to make that statement, he had knowledge of what happened. So let's leave that, right? So the thing you want to look for in a fire issue, let's first play it to you, the fire service director, what he told you. The fire service director, what he told you. Remember on New Year Day, Gregory Coleman did give an update and said for us to come to the conclusion of this whole thing, we'll invite international firefighters or international personnel for them to come and investigate on our behalf, because we don't have the sophistication. The issue about taking the debris and taking it to the lab for them to do examination to see what must have been the cause, all that smoke that on the debris, what is the cause of it here and there. It is not about the color of the smoke that will determine that. That's what I said. It is science. Fire service gets science. Police get science. That science they're talking about, so it is the scientific method you will employ to come up with facts that will back your allegation against somebody. That is science. But they didn't do police anyway. That SOD man. So they can't do police science. They did rebel science. That rebel thing that they did. So as a result, that's why these guys they came up today to prove that our military, our fire service is weak, poor, inept. They also exposed the police today. And listen to them that they play the disgrace they said today. That their own statement coming disgrace them now. So just listen to them. I'm a lawyer. Hey man, like me will hear the kind of nonsense talk from police. Then you can't stay in court, you grab my client and can't carry my client on the nonsense talk. I will just grab it. God, the way you will destroy. Look, I haven't gone anywhere in lawyering yet, but I can grab Gregory and the fire service boy and destroy them in no time. You grab my client on the basis of that trash that you're talking here that don't even resemble facts. It doesn't even pass the fast test. Listen to Gregory now. Gregory now that the South police people will get in the country here. That they don't want to do investigation, so now can't listen to them. They trash that coming. Any first year law students can listen to these people and say, you mean that they kind of thing they come in carry and say they come in arrest people on it? That they kind of thing. These guys come in arrest somebody. Let's listen to police RG. Okay, let's listen to the fire service man first. Listen to the fire service man. There is somebody who's supposed to Number one, missteps. Let me tell you some of the missteps. One, it is not Gregory Coleman that's supposed to speak. No. It is not Gregory Coleman. The fire service will come up and speak. Do you follow the Chara Musu case? When they were ready to present the preliminary findings and reports from the Justice Ministry, because it was Joint Security Team, and I did that. They allowed the Ministry of Justice, through the coroner and so forth, come up to state exactly what they found out, because he understands the science. The police is there, they will carry their investigation, but the police gave way to the expert in that area to guard them, to say, look, these things we have gathered, because tomorrow, if we are going to court, the police is going to be one of the witnesses. But the police is going to be telling you who gave them the information, because the police is only responsible now to start grabbing people who they must have seen there. They must have all those things that what they're going to grab now, because the fire service team must have done their investigation, concluded that it is arson. How did they derive it? They got to know XYZ thing that happened. Gregory not supposed to put a muff in any fire business, not a business. All Gregory is supposed to have said at that era is to say, we observed such and so person was there, These are people that we saw. These are things that they say. Gregory putting a mouth in fire business. What do you know about fire business? He is an expert in that area. You see, some of the things that we can be talking. Policeman telling himself due to an observation. Abraham, we are here. I don't know nothing about that thing. I don't know nothing. And they say, but the way I saw the man thinking that that malaria killed him. What do you know about that business? I want to call the medical personnel who will come up to say no. That's why you see some of you when you go to the hospital, you say, oh, I get malaria. The doctor say, how you manage to know you get malaria? They say, oh, because my hair to me, but I say lead that thing. How you manage to know you get malaria? Because the doctor is the expert who should be able to tell you that you have malaria. Not because your skin burning or so forth, and then the doctor will ask you, but wait, if you already know what happened to you, why you came to the hospital here for now? But then you go to the hospital, the doctor asks you, say, what you came here for? You say, oh, I get malaria, that's why I came here for. But, well, you just can't jump straight. You're not doctor. You don't know anything about it. You just wake up straight, you say that malaria brought me here. The doctor will say, no, leave that thing. You can't say that kind of thing when you can't hear. You tell them, say, I'm sick. My hair hurting me. My stomach, this, that, my blah, blah, blah. The doctor will say, okay, with all you have explained, they run the other test. Now, that test will make the doctor to tell you now, say, as a result of all these tests then that will run, you're suffering from typhoid, you're suffering from malaria, or you're suffering from the other one. All I wanted to one of you, right? That is science there in very good. Now, Gregory Coleman understands that science are well. The police have their own science when it comes to their own investigation. Let's think about fire. It is a fire expert that's supposed to be speaking. Now listen to the expert. We'll talk with Coleman. But let's come to the expert. There is a fire service director speaking here. That the real expert they're talking about, even Gregory Coleman must have blown out. Why would the fire expert himself even blown out along with Gregory Coleman? To tell you all they were fighting for is Joseph Boaka and his majority bloc. They plan to have put that place on fire. And that is what they did. And they know that they did it. That's why Boaka said what he said. So Gregory Coleman then, they decided to tie people to it to make it appear that, yes, it is awesome for truth. You see how terrible it can be. You see how terrible it can be. Let's listen to the fire service director. My own old man, what's what bad for? Let's listen to him. That is crucial. Now, they have planned to carry out massive arrests on the strength of the nonsense that they said today. So let's listen to them.
Thank you, Arjun. Good afternoon. I know you've been calling me, asking why we are not saying anything. You know, when it comes to investigation, there are a lot of things involved. Okay. So you got to take your time to go. There are a lot of things involved.
When it comes to investigation, there are a lot of things involved. You got to take your time. He's 100% right.
There are a lot of things involved. So you got to take your time to go, you know, through it so that we can get it fast out. Like you said, we have almost at the point of conclusion, and from our observation and capability to investigation, there are a lot of things involved. So you got to take your time to go, you know, through it so that we can get it fast out. Like you said, we have almost at the point of conclusion, and from our observation and capability, there were favorable substance used.
You're listening to it from our observation. Up to now, that they're gonna have big, not big thing that we want to bring us out today. And we're supposed to believe that we have serious government. You acknowledged that you got to take your time. It's not about the rush, it's not about public sentiment. No. The problem waiting for you to come up with something substantial. If Boaka lied, say no, we did not see anything like that. Boaka lied. There was no hooligans that did it. Let it be known that Boaka lied. It's either you are telling us that Boaka worked with the majority bloc to burn that place because Boaka does not want to be down there. It will be a crowded area, and during the sonar with a level of disenchantment and people against Joseph Boaka, you don't want for Boaka to appear in the public glare and point in there. So that burn down our place. Then we go into a small area that we can control with security. That probably will not kind of Boaka present a sonar. If that is plan you people have, that's a good motive. We can infer that motive. It's a sound motive grounded in law. I can look for the motive and tell you that it is a majority block in line with Boaka that burn our place. I can find a good motive. Oh, you want to say Fonati is a motive? Then I will tell you that that motive can be defeated. We'll go in court, I'm able to defeat you. You know, have you ever seen and accuse somebody say that they person murder? and are able to grab somebody else that I think may be in the best position to murder that person and bring the person in to free my client. Oh, you don't know that one? Eh? Oh, it's part of the law too. That's part of the technique. I'm able to go for somebody that I think who may have a clearer motive, who will stand to benefit as a result of the person's death, and it can be my client. I'm able to prove everything, investigate, and do everything. How the person and the person met before, this person issued a threat against this person before. I go for that person and bring the person in the courtroom and drag that person and tell you that my client is free. There's a doubt surrounding my client. My client cannot have such a motive to commit this murder. These are sciences that we employ as lawyers. Look, if you're not sound enough, you can't. Look, let me tell you something. People may not understand. You said as fire service chief, knowing that you say you fire service director of your years, you say from our observation up to now, you are still observing that strange substance was used. You say you're not concluded. So what was the essence of the press conference today? To come bring observation? That was the observation we have from the onset. That the observation, the perception, and things. So you're waiting to investigation. You can't come back with the same observation that people were having. Those were mixed reaction. Oh, I saw, you know, I saw. Those are things that the observations we were having at the time. You come back again with observation. What was the essence of this press conference today? Tell us something. Give us one reason. What was the essence of the press conference today? I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. Observation? Oh, what was the essence of the press conference today? Give us one reason. What brought us to the press conference today? Let's come on to listen to Mr. Observation. And he said, let's sound it correctly. That you take your time. Investigation is not rushing. You take your time. Because when you come to the public, but today, Gregory's already reporting that we already arrested some people, blah, blah, blah. Because the fire service people must have done their report at this conference today and presented it openly. Now, fire service not supposed to get 1 minute speaking. No. This press conference is supposed to be about the fire service today. They're supposed to be speaking in total about what they observed. They have done this lab. They have taken some of the debris from there. That means that burned from there. They took it to the lab. They sent it abroad. They had international experts who were able to look at it. And those international experts in line with fire service, they all came to the conclusion that so and so team must have been used. Then they leave that one. Then they come up to the other issue of other things that they must have found there that will be used as a means to carry on the arson attack. So if you bother with gas gallon there or whatever it is not sufficient to know whether that gas gallon, that gas they use to burn that place. It is not really sufficient to tell whether it is gas that burn that place. Now, what the science will tell you it. Why you think when people die, they can say they won't conduct autopsy on the body? To know the cause of death. Why you think they will still be looking for cause of death? They want to know whether that thing that you're talking about, or whatever it is, that man died from either the hanging, or somebody strangled him on the neck, or somebody did something to him before they went to go hanging. That autopsy will tell everything. But you just look at a man with rope on your neck, and he tells you, oh, that the rope killed a man. It doesn't work like that. The science will tell you again, the police science will tell you again, that we need to conduct an autopsy. It will inform the police that somebody did it. If it informs the police that somebody, then the police start now going to look for people now that they play the police, you know, where will start. But the people who are responsible for that science, right? The medical practitioners who are responsible for that science, they will tell the police. Why if the medical people come out and say, no, nobody killed a man. There is nothing else that killed a man. Yeah, you think the police will just go look for people to start hunting them? No. The police can't just start looking for people or what? No. That is science. The result of the science. That what will guard the police. So what is that result of the science that guarding the police in our press conference that they had today? What did the man explain? The man want to talk for 18 seconds. I want to say seconds. Let's listen to him in total of what I really want to talk about.
Good afternoon. I know you've been calling me, asking why we are not saying anything. You know, when it comes to investigation, there are a lot of things involved. So you got to take your time to go, you know, through it so that we can get it fast out. Like you said, we have almost at the point of conclusion, and from our observation and capability, there were flammable substance used to allow in the cause of fire there. And so indeed, like you said, the funnel will probably be out, but we just want to briefly let you know that from our observation, there were flammable substance used that caused the fire at the Capitol building.
Listen to that. Who are the sons and people who work in government before? You're listening to this thing here. What do you read? What does it? What picture does this give about Joseph Boga government and a pigs in government? You see what it is. You see where we are. Hey, you see where you're pulling country. You see why you have caused this country. Some people listening, the whole world, people listening, fire service speaking in this manner. The fire service director, which I would brought it into your preliminary. What is the preliminary? Even if you conduct a preliminary investigation on that issue, the fire service chiefs will be telling you what preliminary they have found out. From observation, a preliminary. That thing started ever since from day one. That thing started ever since from day one. So you coming up. Yeah, God. Yeah. Then you can listen to Gregory Tuna, Mr. Fire / Police Chief. You can listen to him too. You see, some of these things we can be talking here. How I wonder during the 80s, we had these kind of people then to sit on radio to educate our people. We wouldn't have gone to war. People wouldn't have just told them, say, you go for it. You go for your right. You go for it. Then they just jump there, they start fighting. Or they just see rebel thinking that rebel will bring in cake. Or rebel or war will bring in cake or something. They just say, oh yeah, we want a rebel to come here. No, they wouldn't have gone there. Because this kind of thing, that this kind of government can take you to war. But we're not a liar. We'll educate you and you will know your rights and you will choose to stay where you are. Let's listen to Gregory Coman too. Then we'll blend everything here tonight. Keep playing your cash giveaway. *799 *100#. Keep playing.
Good afternoon to all. Indeed, our God Yahweh is real. Let me first begin by apologizing for the delay, but it's better late than to have inconsistencies in our briefing.
I didn't get a paddle. So Gregory is even apologizing to us for the delay. In contemplation, because why you will now leave away with that kind of intro is that, oh, okay, our wait was not in vain. Because what will be? Because if you say, let me apologize, meaning you delay. Yeah, but you are doing your job. So our wait will not be in vain, right? So let's listen to him now to see whether his apology worth it. Or it was better that he did not even apologize. Because our wait was just in vain. And you're listening to him? He said, let me first of all apologize for the delay. Only for the fire service chief, but that whole delay. Just for the fact that the fire service chief said that we not conclude here, we didn't do anything here. He said observation. Why did Gregory Coman come to apologize to us for the delay and the wait when nothing still came up? Nothing came up at all. The way it started from day one and how it is today. Let's have a listen.
We had to make sure that we gather more pieces of information to be able to accurately inform the public as to where we are. We late than to have inconsistencies in our briefing.
And which, of course, we agree to. That the essence of the delay is, in fact, we don't call that delay, is you do your piece of work. Forget about the public sentiments here and there, you're doing your piece of work. Right? You're doing your piece of work. So why? And he stated it clearly too again. Like the fire service director said, you don't have to rush, you have to take your own time. Gregory equally said the right thing, but the wrong thing was done. When he said we don't want inconsistency, that's why we're delaying. So we apologize for delaying you. Yeah, we agreed. That apology is look, the delay is necessary. That's what we call necessity. That delay was done out of necessity. So that there are no inconsistency. They think that they put us out here. So you listen to Gregory? Gregory said, what was the essence of apologizing for the delay? What was the essence of the delay? So that there will not be inconsistency.
Let me first begin by apologizing for the delay, but it's better late than to have inconsistencies in our briefing. So we had to make sure that we gather more pieces of information to be able to accurately inform the public as to where we are. We are very much aware of the eagerness in the general public to hear about developments as far as the fire situation at the Capitol building is concerned. Like the Chief of Press and Public Affairs noted, I'm joined here today by the Director General of the Labrador National Fire Service. When this incident occurred, we announced earlier that there will be joint investigation by the Joint Security of the Republic of Liberia. That have now fallen short. The investigations are underway. The Joint Security is working tirelessly to ensure that we give the Liberian people some answers to what has happened in the nation. At this point in time, I think it's only fair for us to brief as to how far we are. If you all could recall, over the last few press conferences or briefings that we've had, I've been very, very clear on my words. I've minced my words as far as calling the situation at the Capitol an arson, and told you all that we're still investigating, and we're looking at, even though there are elements pointing towards that, but we could not with all definitive say that it was an arson. Today, January 8th, at this point in time, I'm here to officially inform the nation that we have sufficient evidence to call the act at the Capitol an act of arson.
Y'all stop right there. Hey, my people. Then we'll stop right here. Let's go to the fire service chief. Y'all listen to Gregory. Gregory said the last time, though I spoke to you people, but we're not too clear about what we're. But today now, we now come to you to tell us that we get sufficient evidence. But you say you have sufficient evidence to call the act an arson attack. Then now listen to the fire service chief. That one alone. Let's listen to him.
Thank you, Arjun. Good afternoon. I know some of you been calling me, asking why we are not saying anything. You know, when it comes to investigation, there are a lot of things involved. So you have to take your time to go, through it so that we can get it fast out. Like you said, we have almost at the point of conclusion, and from our observation on the Capitol building, there were flammable substance used to allow in the cause of fire there. And so indeed, like you said, the funnel will probably be out, but we just want to briefly let you know that from our observation, there were flammable substance used that caused the fire at the Capitol.
That's all the fire service chief said. What is the evidence you brought now, Gregory Kuma? You said today, the reason why you're here now today is you have sufficient evidence to prove that it is what? Arson attack. What is that sufficient evidence? The man said that there are flammable material used. Did you do any test on the debris and took it to lab and so forth? The fire service chief did not speak to that. You can sense the inconsistency that he, Gregory, said they were trying to avoid, for which it was the necessity of the delay. The inconsistency. Gregory is saying we have sufficient evidence to prove that it's an action. Then what is leading to that fact? The fire service chief is telling you that though the investigation stay on or this that, but we think some kind of flammable incident from our observation that is sufficient evidence. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Joseph Boakai, what kind of government you get so? When I say you are cursed, Joseph Boakai, what happens? It doesn't matter whether you go to school. When you are a cursed person, your book can be useless. I don't care what you do. When you are cursed, it doesn't matter. When you are cursed, you are cursed. When you are cursed, your education becomes meaningless. It becomes useless. And there's nothing sound that can come from inside you. That cursed people. You don't see cursed person getting money, but they can't find any benefit from it. They tell you they're not getting money, they're getting it. But again, that cursed people, when you are cursed, that what can happen? You see what happening to your government now? While the RG is telling us that they got sufficient evidence from where they are. This is what he said.
Clear on my words. I've minced my words as far as calling the situation at the Capitol an arson. I told you all that we're still investigating, and we're looking at, even though there are elements pointing towards that, but we could not with all definitive say that it was an arson.
So you said that, right? That previous conducts of press conferences, he was very careful, mentioning words, and of course, though there were elements that point to it, so he never wanted to say whether it was arson at that time. Though his bossman, Joseph Boakai, had come up to say it was an arson attack conducted by hooligans, he said for him, he wanted to be careful for which is good of him. He's a professional person. The politicians will talk what they want to talk. You, the professional person, as an administrator, guided by science, you want to be careful how you talk. So let's agree. Then after that, now today, the man who say he being careful as to how he call what it is, he comes up today now.
Today, January 8th, at this point in time, I'm here to officially inform the nation that we have sufficient evidence to call the act at the Capitol an act of arson.
Good. Gregory said he policeman. He said he went to police training. Do you know when an instrument reaches an evidence level? Because evidence itself, by itself, it has to first pass by yourself. So the evidence must itself pass an admissibility test. That's why it level you, because the other lawyer will attack that evidence that you get in the first place. So you, as the person going to carry that as evidence, you must first look at it to see whether one is an evidence, two, the next place it must pass is whether it is admissible. Now, the first stage of any investigation, anything you gathered, must be substantial enough to serve as a backing for you that will back your facts. Whatever you say there is fact. What will back that fact is what we call evidence. Gregory is using the word evidence. Do you know what they call evidence? If Gregory had come up today, he is still using assumptions. Assumptions are not evidence. Even in circumstantial evidence, assumptions are not evidence. Right? So let's leave that one. Gregory is telling us as policemen and say we have sufficient evidence. Can you imagine that? What brought you to the level of even mentioning? Or just you have even said we have indications that still pointing, but we're still looking for it. Amen. I enjoy the police. The 102, no 103. Yeah, 103. Prince Moma. I remember doing the investigation involving the Chala Musu something. When he was giving us updates, he said, we are still tracing. We are still tracing because we can't yet come up to call these people, the other person murder or whatever, but we are still tracing. The police will tell you we are still finding a trace to link, because before you can come up with anything, you must know where you're standing. Hey, Prince Mobile, and professional people feeling leaving the force because of politics. Some people there like that. That guy and one of the person who are on that old Gloria Musu case over and over, when they come up with one press release, when they come up with one press statement, that was the kind of sound policing under George Weah. When they come up with one mountain of fire pressure here and there, the guys will tell say, we are still looking for trace that will link us to this to know who did what. We haven't gotten it yet. So we don't want to jump into conclusion at this. They took them time before they came. We had to mount protests had to be far all over. What do you think they were doing? They were doing due diligence as police, so that when you come up with something, it's time. You don't want to come, even if you saw something happening, you don't want to tie somebody to the wrong thing. You don't want it. So how are you doing that? For Gregory to say sufficient evidence. Then let's continue. What is the sufficient evidence that he has now? Let's continue listening to him.
The Chief of Fire Service is here. He will throw some light on it, and then I will also follow up on some briefings as per the establishment of motive and intent and possible.
That is the police role. The fire service is supposed to establish whether it's an arson. Then the police will now go after the motive and intent. that I want to roll. So if Gregory is saying sufficient evidence, that evidence is supposed to come from the fire service. The whole briefing is supposed to be about the fire service. Then the fire service will leave it with the police now to look for motive and intent. Because we already know the means. There are three things in criminal investigations. You just have to primarily three things. There must be a motive, there must be intent, and there must be a means. So we know the means already. Arson. They use flammable tin and black oil, and who could have the motive to do that? What is the intent? So I can define your motive and intent. And when I look for the motive and intent, I will put Joseph Boakai inside that motive. I will put Joseph Boakai inside that intent. I am able to grab Joseph Boakai and put him to that place and believe that Joseph Boakai and that of the majority block, they have everything, the motive and intent. And I'm able to explain to you what is the motive that they will have, what is the intent of that. I will tell you everything, even as we speak. So since you said that Arson, though you're not getting any signs that told you that it is Arson, anyway, you're passing around, you say observation, passing all what they play, then you say, I will explain further as to the motive. Yeah, the motive and intent of the police in a row to look for you now, to go there. You know, the fire service business to know what the motive, or no, they just got to tell what is it that led to this. Finish. Then you will now go for motive and intent. That the police in the area there.
Collaborator, conspirators, and executioners of this at the Capitol, an act of arson. The chief of fire service is here. He will throw some light on it, and then I will also follow up on some briefings as per the establishment of motive and intent and possible collaborator, conspirators, and executors.
He said motive and intent and possible collaborators, meaning they already know about the motive, the people who behind it, it's already indicting people for it. When the fire service come out with nothing at all that points to action. He said we saw strange thing there around and there's sufficient evidence. So if you saw gas gallon in my house and you know that fire got at my house, how can you establish that the gas burned my house? Or if you saw matching box and then fire got in my house, how do you establish that the matching that burned my house? Or if you saw mosquito coil sent in the house and so forth, how do you determine that mosquito? You see that what the science will help you to do, that what the fire service is supposed to do, the science. They're not telling you that you're already looking for conspirator, the motive, intent conspirator, because Gregory Coleman and Joseph Boakai, they have planned to arrest people who did nothing. They did that thing so that they will go after people. Boakai and the majority block, they did that thing, and I will tell you the motive and intent behind it tonight. I'll tell you, but let you finish talking your thing, you want to talk here first. Then you talk about fire service, you will throw light. Fire service is all to throw light. That your report there, that you're supposed to be telling the men to throw light on the note, that the main report, that the fire service chief is supposed to be giving us preliminary report. Then the police will throw light. It is not the fire service report that's going to throw light. You police, it's not about you. Let the police do their report. Then you throw light on how you will go on now to what they call. That's what it's supposed to be. But you're just upside down government. I know one of my men sent me Volkswagen. They say the Volkswagen, the engine in the back. That I can do. The engine, it's not in the head. It's in the back. That Volkswagen government there. So that's how you're running the Volkswagen. You know what the Volkswagen doing those days? Yeah. That the Volkswagen government, that is why you're running here. So the engine inside the basa. That they play the engine sitting down here. So teenage, you're just on here doing all kinds of things. Listen.
Executioners of this horrific incident at the Capitol, which is very disturbing to the nation. And to throw a little more light on this issue, as part of our investigative analysis, the electrical system at the Capitol building was duly assessed, and it has an automatic circuit breaker that should trip there is a major short in the building that could lead to fire. Up to the time that the building was ablaze, the grid was still supplying power into the building.
That Gregory is supposed to be talking there one, or that the fire service. Now the fire service will be talking to here, Gregory talking so. And you see some of the things that we're talking about. You're confused government, Volkswagen government.
Which is an indicator that it could not have been a short that caused that particular fire. More so, we also observed from the investigation that the smoke from the fire is consistent with that of an accelerant, the heavy, thick black smoke that we all saw come.
Gregory, I go find play to say now, man. Are they gonna trash somebody will be listening to? We observe. Fire service director observe. Everybody observe. Then at the observation you're bringing to us to say that sound investigation you have conducted. You're planning to go arrest people, grabbing people around for Natikofa. Joseph Boaka has the motive. Because they knew that they never had the what? They knew that they never had the what? The numbers, and he has an illegal speaker, and during a sonar, it could be disrupted, it will cause problem. Joseph Boaka motive that he had is to, let me tell you something. All the things you're passing around here, we so thinking all kind of things. Joseph Boaka, then you go check Joseph Boaka. Joseph Boaka came on the crime scene. He already said that hooligans did it. You knew about it. You knew about it. The police. Did they ask the police people who were in siege of that building because they have been flocking lawmakers from even entering that place? They had been in siege of that entire building. What happened to the police? They were ordinary men, security men. I remember when a fire incident occurred at Luther Tapper's place, though he was lying, he wanted to say that was arson. The security there was called by the fire service. The police people who were there minding the place. What happened to them? Where were they? Where were they? What happened to them? You people took that building and you said nobody from the people you want to accuse to come there. You said it. You shouldn't come around there. What happened to them? You sat there, you want to lie on people. Is that the kind of government you want to run? You want to start attacking people, arresting people all over the place? Is that what you want to do? Then you say you're looking for conspirator, this, that, here, and that motive. You say, oh yeah, we got Phoebe, how do you call it? Representative Foucault was able to make us. Is that how you kind of thing? So Abraham Williams wakes up and said that John Brown, I will kill you. John Brown dies. You have not established whether it is knife or anything that killed John Brown. You have not established whether John Brown kills himself. Then you just get ready because AB made a statement the last time John Brown died. Right? Because as far as I'm concerned, nothing you have found out yet. You just assume. Because other men say and say, oh, the smoke. When you see the smoke is consistent. Oh, so we're gonna trash these people they're talking here. So that sound people, they will sound government we are here. So Gregory, why the international people that you say were coming to come and help you in the investigation? You're not able to do it. Because you're stealing money in this country, you're not able to pay people to come and do it. The weird administration, when they wanted to vindicate themselves, they pay the taxpayers' money to call international experts to come and clear the air. You're not able to do it because you're able to steal. You will lie. Because the opponent can't find it, or the opponent will say you lie. Or that is what happened. It will trace out of you. That's why you're scared. You don't want to haunt people because of sonar. If there's anybody who has motive and intent to do this, the majority bloc. They have the motive and intent. Because the Capitol building grounds have been under consistent public pressure from the public. So because they want to avoid it, they intend. You want to find out too? What is the motive behind all of these things? They want to avoid that place. Because consistently the public will be coming there. And they don't want to be public. So they want to go in a confined place that can be controlled. That crowd will not be able to go. Because some of the arguments that people were raising is that you can't deny the public from going to the legislature. That's their people. They got to go there. So you say, okay, since you will be here, all the way you're illegal and the polling territory, they won't come here. You're brand a place here down so that you're found statement place. You want me to tie you to that thing? You want me to find motive? You want me to find more for you? Joseph Boaka is a friend. No, let me tell you something. If you want to find proper motive behind this whole thing, why would Fonati then want to come do that? Why? Why would Fonati want to do it? When Fonati is aware that you people can gather anywhere in the capital and hold session. And will still be session. Why you think you're holding the session down there? You think they will be crazy if they want to disperse? What kind of sense in it? Why will they want to take you from down there? If they know that by right, Fonati can even have session anywhere in the center of the capital, like you take it to Pavilion, any condition under which he's able to do. So if he gave you the necessity for you to move from down there and go to out of the pavilion and so forth, why would Fonati as a lawyer? Why would he want to do that? You think the people don't get sense? There are people who would like to burn that place because they don't want to be there because the public pressure keeps mounting on them. That when the lawmaker, the majority of blood, the lawless people, that when you people able to burn that place down. So if you're looking for motive, I'm begging you. Yeah. People may not understand these things, but that is what happened, people. Keep playing your card giveaway. Star 700 star. I told you on Friday the people are going to be giving out the cards. Huh? So you see there? Me, I've been telling you what I want to tell you. I finish with it. That is a whole thing they said today that to do trash. Nothing sound inside. There's no basis. They can use that to go arrest anybody. Anybody, any cohort entering with that kind of trash, that is what they call. Because when you grab the people, number one, you got days to just send them to court. So why are you going to send them with code with? Because you don't come up with any conclusion yet, nothing. So why are you going to arrest people on that? Because according to all y'all say here, now you'll stay. So what are you going to arrest people on that? You haven't concluded anything. How are you going to institute anything like arrest? Or to just grab people and put them in jail, and maybe possibly go there and use people to torture them or sodomize them, or you put it at you jump there, take them from there for them to go kill them. That's what you want to go do. That's a serious thing to do, man. That's something to do. They think you get crazy people in the country. Their government are full of people who maybe may get sense, but they choose to suspend their senses because they want to be who they are. You gotta know some people in the government. They get sense. But maybe they choose to suspend it, or because sometimes you can suspend your sense now. You get sense inside you. It doesn't mean that you're not getting it. But if you want to suspend your sense, you can say sense, go sit down somewhere. Let my food never be ready. So it's possible it can happen. So if you're suspending your senses and so forth, because those are some people in the government, or you choose to suspend it because of money business or whatever. The country, that interesting country. Joseph Boakai, stop these things you are doing. You are disgracing this country, you are ruining this country, and you are taking the country backward. Stop it. Gregory, you blundered and disgrace yourself bigly today. You are not the one to be talking about how when you were in the electrical shock, this, that, the fire service chiefs ought to be talking all the things, and now you, Gregory, now your role. As far as we are concerned today, you never brought up anything. We are still in a state of confusion. We don't even know who did it. So you, Gregory, if you want to prove your boss man right, Joseph Boakai right, so that you start using it at wish home, because Boakai was very cruel that day. He looked very cruel that day. So if you want to go after people for Natikofa, arrest people so that they would not go to Soda, and what I want to do, arrest people in die for Natikofa, friends are focal there and say they don't want to go to the Soda, you'll go ahead. But you're finished planning it already, it's up. Because the thing you came away today again, when they prove that you're not ready, but you just came away quick, so that you'll be what they call there is nothing sound that ever come up or that ever came from your mouths today. Call us on 0776 104 104 086 500 104 are the numbers to call. We are right here. Just a minute, and then we go on. Your cash giveaway continues, and we are setting it. So I think we are getting there, and with God, all things are possible. Let's get to the lines in time with you right here on this day. Sound students, how you doing, boss? Let's hear from you quickly. Your name. Let's hear from you quickly.
Did I like him? Imagine the light. You know, this president is not serious. So even everybody that behind is not serious. Yeah, Joseph Boakai is not serious. So for that reason, because even in the home, let's say for example, in the home, when the father don't care, the man don't care, you find out that the children will be loose. That's why we find out. That's why we see 100 days Joseph Boakai in my government. Your life. Can you imagine? Send the Israel place up to now to your life. We can hear nothing from them anymore. The only thing we can hear is la. The only thing that this girl come up to night to your life is just a blow.
All right, thank you so much. So we owe you at that. What are you doing?
Hello?
You mean what you just did? Sorry, don't try. How are you doing? Go on quickly.
I'm here, Johnson. I'm calling from Cabal.
Yeah, let's hear from you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the show, Evie. It's when person who is not fear God
that person is not a good person for a country. Someone does not fear God and is behaving that way. But I know God will respect people that God has rest. Someone is confused with behaving the way he's behaving. And you don't want to bring the straight to the problem. Joseph Bagan, you know that he feels. So you want to create problem. When he creates a problem, he will say, because of that problem, that is the reason we will not succeed. That is the reason why. But at the end of the day, we know who they are, and we will and see what would happen the next time. But we just pray to God for God to rescue us from the hands of the wicked one. Thank you for the show.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. We are certainly getting there. Let me get on to this. Right here on this die. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, bye. How are you?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, this is Edmund Carr, the visual engineer that giving program to the fire.
Let's hear from you quickly. No
I don't know. The people are confusing us. Hey, the fire service man is telling us, he say carry on his observation. Then the police IG has concluded, hey, the fire is telling us that when the Capitol building was on fire, Corey was still in the building. Amen. Anytime you see fire, say you don't know the cause. Whether electricity, whether somebody chose petrol ball, whatsoever the first thing to do is to cut the current off. How can you tell us, say, where were you? Where were you that you were able to discover that the current was still on and the play? You know, some of the statements that they can make, they can make that themselves. Now, are you saying that when they kind of people that appear in court, the serial man, a lawyer, and so they open their mouth to talk, they will indict themselves. Okay? So we don't know. So the same way his boss man, Waka Kimbo, to refer to the incident as Uruguay, he too has come up to conclude because he might have briefed Waka before taking him to the crime scene that day. So when he's talking to the crime scene, what he told me, when you carried him there, when he got there, talking to the journalist, that's what he said. So you just concluded on that today. Right. You say carry investigation. How can you refer that as an attack? Where are we?
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother. Let me get on to medicine quickly. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, AB. How you doing?
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly. Yeah.
Thank you, AB. You say it all. You say it all. Only a fool who is not willing to learn or who is not willing to accept facts. Because I was reading some comments after the post. Some people talking trash about you. I said, it's a lawyer. Everything he say is in line with law. Science is what the police can use to come out with any report in any case to make decision. If they will arrest, they can arrest and charge based on what the science say about that case. Yes, like Brett is not sophisticated. Like Brett got nothing to do that. They have to invite international experts. They have to take samples from in-house building and send abroad to do tests on it. Nothing like that has been done. And AB is saying the right thing, then somebody on the post writing nonsense. But AB, this is Liberia. Joseph Baga has no respect for the law. Joseph Baga, on 2 separate occasions, he has violated Supreme Court ruling and defied the whole constitution of the country. So it's the same thing Gregor Commandant doing. Gregor Commandant are giving a garbage trash to the public so they can use it to arrest people. They fail to know that those people will be entitled to legal representation. They will go to court and trash it and they'll get released. They'll get released. So let them do what they want to do, but they will be defeated in court. You say everything you say is right. We see it here in America every day. Any high-profile case, you have to go through scientific testing to come out with their report before any arrest can be based on. Nothing like that like break here. The Gregor comment talking about observation. You arrest somebody on observation from what you think, what you perceive, that perception. You just look at somebody and say, I conclude that the man is a doer. Then you arrest the person as a police director of the country. Now why you say that you will arrest people on observation?
It's too disgraceful. Very disgraceful.
That country, look, that country is in serious mess. It's a disgrace. Thank you for the show.
Thank you, boss, for your contribution. We are getting reports from the Voice of Lofa official page, and that Wasonga is on fire, and Joseph Boaga hometown Wasonga is on fire. So we are waiting to get video images from there before we can share with you. but it's on the Facebook page of Voice of Lofa that Wasonga is on fire. The whole time of Joseph Boaka has just got it fire. Hello, how are you doing? Let's hear from this person, Peter. Let's hear from you, Peter.
Yeah, good evening, Abby.
Let's hear from you. How's everything with you?
Yeah, fine, thank you, and thank you for having me on the show. Abby, actually, even though I'm speaking from Water in Darkness,
Ah,
so, yes, I'm watching you live. My phone is just 17%.
hey man, what happened to your phone?
Every
What's
evening
the cost?
they have to carry the lights. They usually carry the current
Peter Lane,
hours. Hello?
you say what's the cost? What did happen
No,
to your electricity fire down in city?
no current, Abby. Every day they have to carry the current for 5-6 hours before they can bring it back. When they bring it back for 2 hours, and they carry it back. Just like that. So it's just off and on.
Wow.
So we are in the darkness. But there is something that just ran to my mind this evening, everyone listening to you. This government came to power based on the propaganda that they run against the previous administration. We were all here how they were taking information from even different countries, carrying it all around, saying that things happening in Liberia to make Liberia to look very terrible to the international community.
Okay.
And then they promised the Liberian people that they were coming to rescue us. I'm not excluded because I'm also a Liberian. But what surprised me is that these people are forgetting their promises and just focusing on people who are just focusing on their upbringing. All they are doing right now is just going after people that they think they are not supporting. What is this part of the plan or the promise they made to Liberian people that if you don't support us, will come after you? Have you realized, AB, that we have gone 1 year and the government have no development or no achievement within the 1 year to show the Liberian people? The president is supposed to be addressing the nation this month, January. What is he going to show the Liberian people that he has done within the 12 months? Is it just going to tell us that he's been running after? But the whole country looks like we are in 1990. Everywhere, police, everywhere they just running all around, chasing after people. Just the evening, another incident of killing happened around Samukata in Corway.
Yeah, the truck driver, yeah.
And again, another one again, the DAK, another boy, I think around, I don't know which community, Pinsville, like that. I think Pinsville or Congotown. The DAK or somebody that.
And we are getting reports also that the NSA has arrested a dismissed EPS spokesperson. And the NSA has carried on an arrest. I don't know. We still finding details about that development so that we can report it and see. All right.
Maybe I think the government will continue to focus on fighting people rather than doing what they promise the Liberian people, because gradually we are going ahead while they are just doing things that is not benefiting anybody in the country.
You're right about that. I soon get to the WhatsApp line. Thank you, and Peter Lynn. And let me get on to the next caller quickly, and then we go on. Hello, quickly.
Yeah, good evening, Abraham Gossant.
Yeah, please go on quickly. Your name, no time, please.
Yeah, my name is Patrick Unesta Wilson, and basically I'm calling to have you alerted and have the rest of the world.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, basically I'm calling to have you alerted and the rest of the world alerted about the happenings in Liberia, and personally the threats that some of us received personally from the administration of Boaga. You know, when President Weah was here during the Weah's administration, the entire environment was very peaceful. Everything was on course. The citizens were moving above on the freeway. But since Boaga came to Boaga's administration, everything has been topsy-turvy. Since 5 days ago, some of us our lives have been personally threatened by the Boaga's administration. We have evidence to that.
All right. So you just slip off like that, my brother. Let me get on to the WhatsApp line too. And I didn't get your name, but I know you must have done it for security reason. Hello, how are you doing? Hello.
Amy?
Yeah, please go on. Let's listen to you.
Yeah, thank you, Amy. Yeah, but Amy, this is not be surprising to the Liberian people, right? Joseph Boakai is a liar. So nobody should expect that he honor people will be able to be truthful to Liberian people.
Okay.
Because the first thing is that Joseph Boakai came to power through the means of lies. The Liberian people will not forget about that. And anybody that will want power and say that they will prefer to work with the devil because of power, and they will sit in and they will not stand by. Nobody should expect for Joseph Burger to do anything that will be truthful. Okay. The women lie about yellow machine. I don't know what it like. Don't talk about the yellow machine anymore. You're on the street. Well, in America, you're watching you people in the net were marching with those yellow machines. I don't hear about it no more.
Yeah.
What the tatty bosses that they said they were taking from Ghana? The papa is a useless liar. If that my father would look at his face and tell you he's a useless liar. It's a shame to our country. He went to Ghana yesterday. He was saying that they're sleeping with more open. So this disgrace, it should not be new. That one, Labrador will not be closer to some of those African countries that even making progress. Look at Burkina Faso rest out all day. Look at Burkina Faso that brought double old in it. Look at the 36 years old or young man that leading the country over there. Compare that one to Labrador. So Liberian people, let us start playing. Like I always say, but if Liberian people want for that country to change, Liberia can change in a year time. But Liberian people don't want for that country to change. Every time they sit down, they sing this song, they complaining. You complain about song. If you get so on your phone, the song not getting better. You have to go find medicine to get it better. Until Liberian people go find the soul for that medicine for that soul, the soul will not be on and the flower be running.
Yeah, okay, so let's get on to the next caller. It's not easy here tonight. We got a lot of almost they are experts in their own areas. Hello, how you doing? So let me get on to this one. Hello, how you doing?
Hey, good evening, my dear brother.
Yeah, please go on. Let's listen to you. Go on.
Thank you. Look, you said it right, because Baka already concluded that the incident that took place at the Capitol building was an arson. So Gregor then got to look for somebody. And the investigation, it was not done proper. That's the reason why the government Liberia always loses some important cases, because the way they carry on the investigations is all tied to political reason. You are not even coming with facts yet, then you're arresting people. You're arresting people, but you don't make the country fearful. Then you say, oh, you want for investor to come, and you're just saying that they told the people I saw on your post that they told the people that all may coming back, and the other one, all the people not coming. Look at the care registration of care cars and all of that. So I don't think the investigation was done properly, and even Gregor Kuma not giving the fire department director chance to talk. So and like you regularly said, they will start calling people that they want to go after. So Abby, thank you for the show, brother. Thank you.
Oh, and
then also calling the people of Lofa County. I also calling the people of Lofa County to remain kind, brother, because what I'm hearing from you and from other people it's not easy, brother. It's not easy in Lofa.
They said breaking news. Let me just put it on screen so that it doesn't appear like I'm the one that's saying it. I think let me read it again. What did they post say? They simply telling us that they said breaking news: Manda Wologisi in Lofa County is currently on fire surrounding the towns. Have confirmed a report. So they've come out, okay, and Wologisi, Wologisi is on fire. Not what song about Wologisi.
These are all signs of disaster, Abby.
Yeah.
These are all signs of problems.
So I get back there again. Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you. I don't know, but I know there are some people at fire service there, and I think what's what bad for they didn't want to put a saying problem. That why you just to Gregory say you get to all the thing that you get. I think so, because the way the thing happened, he said Gregory talk more than what Gregory Upa. He had no nonsense there. He don't want to know. What I need sport, you want to know. He get that. The brother is damaging this country. The brother would do anything for the man to wake up and be flocking lawmaker. Then at the time you will know that Gregory can do any bad thing. That's the problem with you. Hello, how you doing?
Good morning, Abby.
Yeah, how you doing, man? Please go on. Let's listen to you. Your name, please.
My name is Mas S.V. Taylor.
Okay.
Your only female general from Australia.
All right, let's go on. Let's listen to you. Thanks. Happy New Year.
Yeah, thank you. Abby, my question goes to this Gregor Kumunga. I heard he went to school in America. Is that true?
They say he went Harvard. I don't know what he collected from there. I don't know. What are you accepting?
So Harvard University.
Yeah, places they can go.
And then he was trained as a police officer in America as well. Or is this all this true?
I don't know. It's true. It's benefited from plenty Google training. But you know what is inside here? Nothing there again. or it can
But
expire.
if he then he's door and then he just disgraced America, disgraced the Harvard University, and disgraced the position he got in our country. From that report, from what he just said, how will you a fire engulf a whole capital building, that whole the government building? Gregor is coming up to tell us, say, I'm sorry for delay. How long have the fire taken place before he tell us say he's sorry for the delay? That particular building, Gregor has done nothing. There's nothing the investigation has done on that building. The one investigation is just to observe. And then you take the things from there, and then what you see and go, you study it and get your evidence out of it, and that evidence will be proven 110%. AB,
you're right.
110%, because evidence, if you present evidence 100%, the person can stand and tell you say that person can fire you 1% drop, and that 1% drop is not 100%. They can tell you say no, it's not right. In this country, before you be accused, before they say yes, we have evidence, they get 110%.
It has to be more, yeah.
And that 10%, yes, they get Friday until when they find out that the 20% will be trying to look at every point. When they drop in 1%, will at least it will come back to 105%. 10 before they can step up. And the fire service man, Ebi, he said inflammable substance. That substance does not have name. No matter what you do, if you go, anything that he said was inflammable that got that place. If they went through the scientific, forensic, that name of that substance was going to come up. Where did they get that? How did they manage to know that substance was there? What type of substance was it? What type of substance? Why is the people disgracing our country like this? Why are they disgracing our country? They stay there, even from when they're talking, they're stuttering, you don't even know what to say. Is this how the training they went for? To collect people because he want to just go and collect people, chair and put them in jail to say Gregor Coma is working? Let popularity aside, that country need to do something better. That building, we need to know who burnt down that building. You can't just come out to say that's an accident. Who is the accident? You have not done any investigation. We had a renegade police in that building. They did that building got burned. The people were there. So where did the people that they went to arrest when they went to burn that building? Where were and they ran? How you call it? This guy, Summer Koga. Where was he that night when the building got burned? Mr. Gimme, I've been talking about. He was sitting in that place for almost up to 12 a.m. in the morning. And you are right there. Where was he? And then I know which one. Colette came and said they took the chair from there. How did that chair or take it out of that house? And before that house get burned, why are they leaving all these people? The security got on why they can't ask them, and then they're going to do this. They put politics aside. Gabriel is doing nothing in that country by just causing chaos. Waka is doing nothing. Waka is causing problems. Look at what he just there. The mountain is burning down. The fire that man talk about the devil is happening down there. They're doing nothing, attacking people. They have done nothing. The investigation they talk about is nothing. Gabriel can say delay in what? 2 weeks delay, 3 weeks delay. That building need to be looked at thoroughly to say yes, this investigation should be 110%. You can't just sit there and listen to stupid voice note or voice message where somebody record somewhere and say these are the people that do these things.
Okay.
Like you say, if that people are my lawyer or my clients, me I got no lawyer background, I can defend our people in that particular case.
That's true. All right, General.
Thank you. With no lawyer background, I can defend our people from what Gregory and that fire service and say I can go in that case and defend them.
Thank
you. Nothing.
Thank you so much, General. I appreciate it. And let me just read a little piece here from Old Man Sam Sire, an investigator, and of course, trained investigator. And that is why he says when investigating the fire the fire investigation, look for many things, and which are very much essential, right? Yeah, you got to look for many things.
Many things. You have to look for many things. Not like the person what is in the house, who are there. You look for a lot of things.
Right.
We have a lot of fires in the place. They take years to investigate it.
Right.
And they will always the people will always ask, they will always add to their investment, when they talking, when they come to the public, they will ask the public if you have any lead, if you have any information, any piece of information, let us know. But what people will say, that we challenge you to do this. We challenge is not part of investigation war. The war is please if you have any piece of evidence.
Thank you so much, so we can hold you at that. Thank you so much for this. And let me just read a little piece here from old man Sam Sion. Let me put it right here, and of course just read through it. And it says, yeah, he said, when investigating a fire, investigators look for many things, including fire pattern, burn patterns, and of course can indicate the fire origin and how it spread. Investigators look for what the V patterns, shear, glass, and of course lines of demarcation and physical evidence. Investigators look for what physical evidence that could indicate a foul play, such as inactable liquid, and of course residues or damaged utilities. Witness statements. Investigators match evidence with witness statements as well to understand how the fire happened. Structural conditions. Investigators look at the condition of the structure, including whether walls are standing, windows and doors are open or closed, and if there was fire through the roof. Scene condition. Another condition again, scene condition. He said investigators look for at the conditions and surrounding the scene, including debris. Now, what I'm talking about, where you will take and do the testing, blocks, and driveways, and of course damage to other structures, fire suppressions and our techniques. Investigators note the fire suppression techniques used, fire alarm status indicators, all those things, right? Investigators note the status of the fire alarms, security alarm, all the alarm power. We don't even get fire alarms in here. Investigators may also use special apps and our platforms and advanced. All these things are there. People know it. And I hope to talk to, I'm trying to reach out, though they may have a Unity Party man, but I hope to maybe reach out to him so that I could get to him, the chief fire investigator at the Liberia National Fire Service. I don't think he will put his head on the line for this. And I want Robert Holder, yeah. And so I think for sure, we are ready, you know, and sometimes experts will not come up to talk now. They don't want to put more on it. And play that, you see what they call right now, people don't want to come up to speak. And I know even if I were to call the chief investigator, he will say nothing because he does not want to be caught up in the fire. I wanted to say, oh, you said it here. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Eddie.
Yeah, hello, how you doing?
Yeah, this is Asiko Malo calling from Pearl Supermarket, Jalosha.
Let's hear from you.
Yeah, Eddie. You know, the whole country just saying they running the whole country own opinion, on their own way of thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are just about that. The Justice Minister came over here, he misinterpret Supreme Court ruling here, he say for his own opinion.
Yeah.
The judge come out today for his own opinion, for his own observation. No, nothing was established, but for his own observation. So we should just be in fear in the country. Because one day, maybe, you will be in a radio station, maybe they will just say, as I'm looking at AB down there, maybe from my observation, maybe AB will not watch to the back. Then they just say police story down there and can't do the to you. So we should be careful with the people there because they're speaking for their own opinion here.
All right.
They don't even establishing anything.
You're right. Thank you so much, my brother. Great points. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, Abby.
Yeah.
Straight to the point before I can call my name, my son. You know, these people, they are jokers.
Okay.
Even in the first place, we live in a country, you understand me?
Yeah.
Your fire alarm, your smoke detector that in your apartment, whenever you cook it and the smoke go inside it and it go off, when the police and the fire started coming, they will make everybody to leave the house. Even in the apartment, they will put everybody outside and the police will come and barricade that whole place for the fire service people to come and go in there and see where the smoke coming from, what made that detector to go up. In the first place, Gregory will say that it's an attack.
Arson attack, yeah.
Or what? Yeah, whatsoever because it like a what it is, like a terrorist something. You understand me?
Yeah, the way you say arson attack means that somebody put a fire there. Yeah.
Okay, then that means it's a threat to the security, the state, and also to the president. What the president and your cabinet meant, where everyone they had to go to that scene. because that place is supposed to be a place that to say, oh, terrorist, somebody want to, assassinate somebody or want to carry on something like a bombing thing over there. So the president is not safe with all the cabinet members, even down to the vice president. They're supposed to leave that area for the police to come and barricade that place. You understand me? But they went to that same place where they say it was threat. They went to that same place. They were sitting down there having fun. Then he telling the people that, oh, anybody, you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Maybe then the crime scene was supposed to be secure for investigation. They had journalists were running behind them into that building. So where are they coming from now with that? Gregory need to stop what he's doing. Yeah, they leave our people in our country. They said they wanted power, they put get the power to them. Yeah, they leave or yeah, they rule. Yeah, they leave our people. Yeah, they put your be at peace, baby. Yeah, they leave you people. But on the side, yeah, but we are not at peace because when we go home, that the only time we can have peace and have fun. Yeah, they leave you people. Yeah, the country be peaceful.
All right, man.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much. Nice. So I think we get in there. Hello, how are you doing? Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Yeah, fine. Let's hear from you.
My name, my waiter. Baby, let me tell you something. Let me remind you, if you get pen and paper with you, back in your diary.
Okay.
They one woman for at reputable, we had to learn. They did something that in at reputable, they can forget any kid on the thing someone in.
Okay.
They were putting back in at every day. It never happened in your history before. I was speaking to you at I'm 52 years of age. On 1972. I never realized history in my life. And you yourself will follow me.
All right.
When the day they were putting that man in here, I mean, you ever hear a person dropping something in thing?
Oh.
That what everybody is running away from.
Okay.
Someone
is on. Just hold on, husband.
The government will never.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for your contribution. I took the pen already. I jotted it down. It got to be thank you. Let me get on to this one quickly. Hello? No time?
Yeah, AB. This is Man of Faith calling from California.
Yeah, let's hear from you, boss.
My brother, let all the Liberian people know, in fire report or incident, you don't do observation report. You do fact-finding. You are giving them idea to get a clue of what happened. But that fire there, it was within themselves that did that thing. So that report will be dangling, it will not come up. That's how it looked like. But I just want to say, even in the fire department, there is no trained guys in there. The system is polluted. I was there. Okay. The system is polluted that even the director of fire service will come and call one of the firefighters to go take water from in the tank to go wash a car. And will take one, and all the guys can be drunk. So when they will go fight fire, every day they are drunk. They're not doing nothing. So I just want them to know that the leniency within the system is so bad, but let them do fact-finding and not observation. God bless Mama Liberia.
Thanks so much, my brother. Let me get to my Dorothy quickly, then we close. And I get to my winners for tonight. Hello, how are you doing?
Teacher Le, how you doing?
Yeah, let's hear from you. Powerful.
Okay. My talk is about the restriction that they put on the drivers, the keke riders, and then the motorcycle. They should charge the passenger this amount. Don't you guys know? I'm talking to the Liberian government. Don't you guys know the people that are doing business? The more money you charge them, they're for clearing that stuff from the port. That the more the pressure will get on the citizen. Because if this man that bringing his keke in the town, or motorcycle or car in the town, he get to the port charge him much money than what he's supposed to pay. He's going to pay to somebody to get his money that he paid to the port. And then that person that buy it from him, they need the money. They're going to do the same thing. So the problem is from the commerce ministry. The commerce ministry
The comment ministry is supposed to be the one to handle it. The comment ministry is not a transportation for the price. So we're watching them, we're looking at them and stuff. They don't have job, they can't got something to do to be able to feed them, their family.
Sorry, let me try to get to some of my winners, and I did it right here on this die. So, like you said, she was able to say something clearly that we all got is about when the government charges higher. You know, that's why other government, when they come in power, they talk about tax cut. We won't cut down this, because every time you cut down tax on these things, it helps the citizens, and it also has a trickle down effect on the citizens. So it's very much important that happened. So let me get on. Yeah, quickly, let's hear from you. Yeah.
Yeah, well, my name is Abraham Kapao Sheriff, and I call you from Rock Spring community.
Yeah, please go on just a minute. I'm closing it now, my brother.
Well, the issue about the press conference today, the president put those guys in a difficult situation.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that the president come up with an arson attack plus what you call hooligans.
Yeah.
It make the brother the instructor, my instructor, Jay Wasua Baba, and it put him in a difficult position. And he and RG Gregor Kuma, because it was like their position was threatened to the extent where they have to subscribe to the president.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, they have to. But again, okay. Thank you. Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. Let me get to our mom here quickly. Yeah, okay. Hello? Yeah, let me get to our mom. Hello, how you doing? Hello? Hey, sorry. Okay, so she's sleeping. So let me see. So let's get on, and I'll just call a few of our winners because time has caught with me. I should be going. But you can still play while I'm leaving because our guys are here and they will continue. And we are certainly getting there. So this is it right here. So you said this. Let me get on with this person quickly. Hello?
Baby.
Hi, Mom. How you doing?
This is Water.
Water, let's hear from you, Mama.
Baby, I want to tell you thank you very much. I didn't really.
Go ahead.
My point of view, the one that bring fear to me now. This afternoon, Oliver Khan show, the police when they go down, they say they arrested the spokesman. And then other folks started calling, telling that they go now free the people. They get there 24 hours to free that particular man. When they not free the man, will not be easy. Then Gregor Como coming with having press conference. But there are people, they know the people that do it. So, every mason to go here, all the things are happening in the country. Then, you reporting that somebody tell you, say, for Lofa, fire there. So, everyone will go in now. The online, they fear, it too much. The thing that happen in the country is too fearful.
You are strong. So,
then, you have 12 case, somebody to Samukasa. Then, the other boy dying jail. They break it. So everyone will go in now. What will go in?
God knows and God will guide us.
They fear too much. So now we're going to say money will go for you to count up. You scare Eddie.
But God is there, man. You don't worry yourself. God is there. Let me get to this person and who's here. died this person. Let me see here. Why I can't get this thing yet? Okay, good. Yeah. I want to get to your screen, but I'm not doing it. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Hello? What's happening here? Please can you help me? Just put the person on screen. They on already, but I think I'm pressing word different. They person on already. It says hey. Yeah? And no. Yeah, 74, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I will get it first. All right, so there is a right here on this that let me just copy of my winners right here. People who are making their way, while others will have to wait until we can certainly get there. And this person is going on. We are using this medium to reach you, and please. So we certainly getting there with God. All things are possible. So let me get on to this person quickly. We certainly getting there with God. All things are possible. 6 8 5 5 and 5 5 7 6 4 7 6 4. So these numbers we are calling. Sometimes if you have the privilege to get around them, you will know how it works. We know them from nowhere. Sorry. So that's why it is right here on this very time. We certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. Right. So with God, all things are possible, and that is where we are. Mm-hmm. So here we are, and a great moment for all of us, and we are getting there. Let me get back to this person. But you keep doing what you can for your country, yeah? This country is just pray for the country. The thing that can be happening, so now you wonder what a real human being can be doing it. Because no human being can do the kind of thing that was in here. So. And I know for sure there are some of our brothers who are very embarrassed at these kind of happenings. But they are in the government. Like what I said, we get a lot of sensible people in this government. And it's just ringing, and the person just you see that again, and I have to get the third and see why the person will not want to pick. So I'm trying it again, and we certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. And we'll certainly get there. No matter what it is, we are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. So, Gregory, you're going to arrest the putting you want to arrest there. You'll be grabbing people and putting them all over the place. And the only reason they arrested the EPS head because they believe that the EPS people will be used during the sonar to go disturb the place. That's why they arrested them for, nothing else. Everything they're doing is for this sonar business. How you guys national? I told you the National Security Agency, the whole network is full of hooligans and rebels. That's how they can be doing things. So they will get ready. People like, oh, we even know that one day you can collect or two. I don't know what will be the basis for that one now. Because me, I don't know now. Because me, I will talk I want to talk. I don't want to. Anything you want to do, you do. We're ready. We're ready. We are 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 ready. Hey, your government, you're in power. People can say you can't fight government because a reckless government you can't fight. So just leave that one day. They got a government. What they call? Hello, how you doing? Yeah. How you doing, man? Abraham, we on here from Kings FM. How you doing? Okay, what is your name? Benu. Kazuru. You play the jackpot tonight? You sure you play tonight, or you just got a coin? You hearing my voice? You really know my voice? You listening to me? You know that me talking? Yeah. You know my voice before you say yeah, because you just hear me calling you. Okay. How you play? How you play? You say that yourself play. How you play? Oh yeah, you got it. How many times you played? I played 2 times today. I played 1 time in the season. Oh, okay. You ever played one before, Benu? Yeah. What time and when? I played. How much you won that time? Let's leave that one. How much you won that time? Yeah. 100. You won 100,000 that time? Yeah. Hey, Benu, then no more. What can you get do with it no more? No, that Oh, okay. But they want a different number now. So you just try it. All right, congratulations. Tonight you won 20,000. Congratulations. What is the knee again? That is knee again. We were. So you just buy scene and you put it in Venu. Congratulations, Venu. All right, Venu Kazu. Yeah, and wow, some people. So let me get to the next person here quickly. And is the one that that didn't put here is what they call, right? That didn't put is okay. So we certainly getting there. So let me see here. We're getting there, don't worry. We'll pray for this government. Yeah, the government will succeed. I don't care why you do. The government, I'm a government. This government, yeah, I'm a government. I will pray for the government to succeed. Everything I get on for your witchcraft in your own. You're not let our business, but we'll pray for you to succeed. And yeah, watch it. Anything we thought the police can follow our lead because we can teach them, and we'll teach you because for our own good. Because you're damaging the country interest, you're damaging the country image by way. So we'll not let you to do that one there. Somehow we don't just criticize, so we can tell you what to do. Maybe some journalists will just criticize because they don't even know what to do. All they tell you is that bad thing you're talking, but they don't even know how you're supposed to talk a good thing. And now the work of journalists, when you criticize people, tell them what they ought to have done that they did not do. And the kind of role that we play. We're not here for what they call it is. Because the people out there want to know. So we help our people so that they understand. Yeah, that the role that we play. We are powerful people. We're not for fun. Yeah, because you must still learning from all. We tell Joseph Baga to be carrying a wife. He carry a wife. We say Joseph Baga go with your wife. What they call you know to a woman behind a woman John straight in Bombay County. Anything we tell Joseph what they call he learning from all. What they call you gotta be though. So this is it. Hello, how you doing? I'm fine. How everything with you? What is your name? Yeah, you know who talking to you? Yeah, you know who talking to you? How's everything? Yeah. I like that. And you play the jackpot tonight or the three wise men tonight? How many times you play, Mr. Yo-Yo? I played 5 times. 5 times tonight? You ever played one before? Yeah. You ever played one before? Like the people there today. Okay, 1 minute remaining. I will continue. Yo. You ever played one before? Okay, congratulations. Yeah, the thing can be finished. You won 20,000. All right, thank you for the feeding that. So I want for you to go lead. Let me get your good news before you go. The rest of you, the people will call you, yeah, because I get everybody there for you now. Congratulations to all of you. They will call you, but keep playing. The next announcer is coming up. Our guy will be able to call you, and so that you can what it call. So congratulations to all of you. The thing can be finished. We don't call him money that this time because we don't know why it is. So it can be finished. The thing can be finished. So thanks so much to all of you for the time. Until we are back here tomorrow, God willing, with our Thursday's edition of the show. Do have a pleasant night.